Excuse me. Hi everybody, Heidi here, your Yorkshire crafter. How are you on this absolutely blazing evening? It's too warm. Somebody needs to put the sun out. How are you all? I know majority of you enjoy the sun, so you can't grumble, can you? It's not here for long. Yeah, so I'm very sillily come up to do my video this evening, when as the longer the day goes on, the warmer it gets in here. So who's the crazy lady? Yeah, don't think there's what else to tell you. I've had my pot changed. We've got our Charlie. That's my daughter Carla. We always call her Charlie. That's what Andy put. Andy and Heidi. Sweet, innit? Scooby, which is my son Ashley. That's his roller derby name. Then we've got Toby and Eden and Scooby again. So Toby, my grandson. Ooh, that's weird. And Eden, my granddaughter. So yeah. He's so tight compared to the other one that I had on. But we've got a crack on, haven't we? Told me not to craft. Don't be silly. That's what we do, innit? Right. Just going to jog everybody's memory. We've got a Facebook group, Heidi-The crafter. If you haven't been, come along, enjoy, join in. There's all sorts going on. We do lots of giveaways in our group. We have a banner competition each month. What else do we do? We are the most helpful group. I just absolutely love the way everybody interacts, honestly. We do lives. Woohoo! When the internet's not playing up. And then we do things like this. So I'm going to get on. But if you are new, if you can give me a thumbs up, share. We like shares. Any interaction whatsoever gets us seen. And if you could subscribe, even better. I've just started the Amazon affiliate link. So I'm going to start putting things in the bottom just for Amazon. And then in group I put them anyway, so we all find the deals together. We all like a bargain, don't we? So yeah, let's crack on. Today we are going all Inkylicious. Serengeti plains. I couldn't read that then, my glasses have steamed up. This is what we're doing. You look at what there is on here and think about how many different ways you can use it, even in just what we're doing today. How many ways you can have it set up. It's endless. It's a fantastic set, absolutely fantastic. So what we're going to do first is we're going to get some colour down. But across the bottom, I want to put some masking about there, I think. But actually, let me just run these through. That one's already straight. Let me just run this one through and straighten it up for line. 1 second. That didn't work very well. Do you know what I think I've done today? I think I've bust my caterpillar, or caterpillar, whatever it is. I think I've bust it today. I got it jammed because I was trying to cut too much card in one go. And then I dragged it over the green bit, and I think I've bust my blade, so I presume you can get another one. If not, I'm gonna get a new machine. Right, so I don't want it to be just straight. I want it to look like it's a bit uneven, you know, when you're looking at the sunrise or sunset, whichever you want to call today's. So I'm literally just making little knobbles. That's what you want to call it. We'll have some longer ones like there, and then some really small ones like piles of dirt, piles of grass. That'll do nicely. That looks alright. Doesn't look even, but it looks alright. Oh, I'm melting. I've got that my little aircon system, haven't I? That my little square thing what I was showing you in group. And Andy's got it in bedroom. So, yeah. Right. This is going to be cut down a tiny bit. We're doing a 7x5 card. So I'll get that on there. That looks alright. Looks about even, doesn't it? Not to worry if it's not. Right. We're going to have... I've used my Hero Arts Infinity Dies. I've used the smallest circle to cut out a little mask. And we're going to put that mask about here. This is a messy job, but a lot of you have been asking me to use pastels. So I'm going to use a few on this. I know a lot of you ordered this and all, didn't you? Do you like it? I absolutely love it. I just love this. Mine didn't do that and I paid a bomb for it. My masking tape, we are using Pink Frogs. Let me find out cheapest place. I can't remember. I did find out for you, but I can't remember. I don't think it's actually at Pink Frog because of postage, but I'll find out for you. Right, so I've got a few colours out. And we're going to have a play. And we're going to go with Citrus Burst first. Now then, which one did I make? The yellow. It was right funny that it didn't have a yellow. And I don't know which one it was now. Yeah, it's that one. I need to just wipe it off a minute. Because at the end I put it over all the colour so it picks up all the other stuff. That's fine. That's good. And all we're going to do, just going to hold those brushes really lightly, like you're polishing a shoe. You're just touching that in and out. And you're just going to do that in a few places. There. Then we are going to move to Maple Yellow. I might not use this actually. I'll just see. Oh yeah, we'll use it. And try and keep a brighter yellow there. I am also using Bristol Smooth Strathmore. Don't come much better than that. Then we're going orange. And we're using Snapdragon. Nice. I'm not sure if I'm cutting off top or bottom. I'll tell you what else helps me, guys. You know when the videos come up, if you let the video play out, that helps me massively. Just go make yourself a brew. Even at end, don't switch it off. Let it just play off and you go make yourself a brew. Just think what you're doing for me. That's nice. Right, a bit of terracotta. Which is this one, yeah. We're only putting bits of them on, and we're putting them on so lightly. And you're just building your colour up. Trying to stay away from there, I forgot then myself. And then we're going to come in with a bit of red. Bit of red. And we're using burnt red, but I'm going to go on to some an oxide as well with this. That's your colour building up now, that's lovely. Isn't that lovely? I'm going to take a little bit of purple, ultraviolet. Now then, I might put it on, I might not. I'm just going to see. Because I'm going to put it on with the chalks anyway, so I might not even... That looks okay. I'm just literally putting it on end of my brush. Like that. Believe it or not, that makes a big difference to what you're going to see. Excuse me. And a bit of lumberjack plaid, or plaid as people call it. Makes a huge difference, doesn't it? And literally just touching the paper. Now, I'm just going to go back to that first yellow a minute. Should have left it out, shouldn't I? It was this one. Yeah. Or was it that one? Yeah, can't remember. It was this one because it's still got the yellow in it. Just trying to keep it yellow out, son. Right, I'm just going to give that a blast, and then we're going to go on to the pastels. It really is a lot harder when you're potted up. And I'm just going to get this up. This is my waffle flower stencil mat that everyone keeps asking about. This is from Bumbleberries. And last time I looked, they didn't have this one in stock, but they've got the smaller one in stock. Not sure of the size, so I'm not even going to guess because I'm not sure of it. You know what I'm like with sizes, I get it all wrong. It gets some stick now, does this mat? Right. So I'm using my pastels that I showed you the other day, what you were asking about. So these, best place you'll ever get them is Amazon. So I'll put the link in for these. Every now and then you get an absolute belting price from, like we did with watercolour card other day. That were amazing. That were a good link that. I checked again today and it was still at the same price, so that were a bargain. Right, so I'm just going to use a few of these. A bit of red, a bit of white. I think I'll have that yellow. A bit of orange. They're messy. Right, so I'm just going to use a bit of yellow and just start building it up. I am no expert. This is just the way that I do it. And I use a different finger for a different colour. Look at the difference in that already. Doesn't it make a huge difference? I think they're dead clever. Don't be doing it on every finger yet, Heidi. Don't get too carried away. I don't get these out enough, nowhere near enough. I'm going to bring in a bit of orange. I am sorry if you can hear everybody outside, but I just can't shut my window. It's red hot. Let's put a bit of that through there. I don't want it to look too liney. I'll bring some purple in. And all you're doing, you just keep building it up. I think that gives a lovely colour, that purple. And I am currently working them on my pants. And I shouldn't do, but it comes off. Let's go a bit more orange up here. It's a bit more liner than I wanted it to be, but do you know what? It wouldn't be right if they were all the same, would it? I'm going to come in with a bit of a different yellow. Or is that the same one I've been using? Oh, I like that better. No, I'm not ready for that yet. I've got a different purple here. I think I might be alright with that. My pants are cold. Just wipe my fingers a minute. I keep wipes with me all the time anyway, but I'm not allowed to get my pot mucky, so I've got to be really careful. Right. Right. I think I'm alright with that one for now. I'm just going to move them out of the way and get this up. Once I've finished, I get this up with alcohol actually. It's just quicker for me. And you would miss the colour out. I've got my white, haven't I? It's okay. I'm going to put that bit of white on now. Don't know if my hands are dry enough. I think that looks all right. This is one of those, knowing when to stop. I'm going with that. I like that. Right, so what I'm going to do now, I'll get it ready before I take that off. We're using some Nocturne. We're using my little pouncer. And we're going to lift this off. And we're going to turn it over. So you don't really, you want to be able to see some of the bottom through it. See, it's things like that. That's awkward. That it doesn't hurt. It's uncomfortable. Right, I'll do. Then we're going to get the pouncer. That's really awkward. Oh look, silly Billy. Stay down. And we're just going to pounce it on this bottom bit. Oh dear, I was supposed to put a mat underneath this. It's the easiest way to put it on rather than a brush, I think. I know I've got a white pit, but I'm just gonna, I'll get rid of that in a minute. I'm just gonna get this cleaned up. I'm gonna use my alcohol, isopropyl, yeah, whatever that says. And an old rag. Because if I don't, that's the last thing I want sticking on it. Will do. It brings off the pastels fine as well. I'll put a link in for that and all because we're going to do something else with that. Just get my pen. Any will do. Just black pen. Why's that got mark on it? And I'm just going to colour in that white line. I'm going to take that off. And I'm just going to take a little bit of yellow. I want it to look quite bright. Why is it not coming out? That's it. That's it. Now, I'm going to do this over my bin, and I'm just going to be about, what, 6 inch away. And I'm going to give it a spray to fix the pastel. 1 second. Now I'll do that before I stamp it. Look at the difference it makes in that colour. I love it. So while we're just giving that a second, we'll set up the bookmark. I did have another sheet and I was going to cut that, but I might as well just shoot the same one. It's just going to be a little more awkward. There, I think. Gosh, it's really awkward. Honestly, when you can't bend your hand the way you used to bending it, it's crazy. Oof. That looks alright. Don't know where the black marks are coming from already. Right, let me just check this. Look at it, I'm absolutely dripping. I'll get a clean cloth. I just want to see if it's dry. Looks dry to me. Because we're going to stamp on it and then put it in the window to dry a minute while we do this one. Time are we on? Oh yeah, we've got time. Try not to touch it because I just touch that and I get muck everywhere me. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a few of our stamps out of here. And we're going to take the big tree. And I want the big tree to stand through the sun. I like that. And this is, you couldn't get more easier than this. 3 elephants attached to each other. I've got to think about where I'm cutting it down, haven't I? That's okay. Now then, I used a different one for some birds and I think I've put it away. Let me have a look. This is it, the crested heron. I just used the little birds out of that. Crested heron. So all I'm going to do, which is the right way around, that way. That tree's straight, isn't it? It's easy because you just silhouette stamping. You've done all your hard work, haven't you? Yeah. But each time I've done that now, each time I stamp it, I wipe it off because it picks up some of your colour and stops you from stamping, you know, just straight black. So you just give it a quick wipe like that. I haven't used out wet. And just do it again. I think I did it about 3 or 4 times. And then just the baby elephant, I actually coloured that in because I touched it after. So I just coloured it in with the inker after. He had a right big dirty fingerprint through his belly. Yeah, you see, it's picked up the colour on the big one. The tree's okay. They're okay. Don't like doing it while it's in there, but I just want to last the... I can't take it out because I can't get it back in the right place because I didn't use my things that you put in corner. There we go. That's all I wanted. Hopefully it'll sit straight back down. That's hot. I'm hoping that's going to sit in the right place and not have shadowed. Oh, it has, it's shadowed, look. Oh no. Well, I didn't expect it to do that. I don't think there's what I can do about it. Wait a minute. I might just have to colour that in myself because I've moved it so much now. Yeah, I've moved it too much. It's not a problem, it's dead easy. I'll show you in a minute. In fact, I'll do it now because then we can get on with the next one. You just get your re-inker and you get a paintbrush. Give it a shake. And just dip into your ink. See, I only want it on his belly, but I might as well. I've got a stray hair on it. I can see it, you probably can't see it. Let me just get that off. That should do it. Can't even see me ink. Oh, I can now. So yeah, if you don't want to keep messing, you'll have to excuse me if I go out of lines now. That's not a very good tail, is it? Rather than do just his belly. I mean, it'd have probably just soaked in and you wouldn't have noticed, but I think it's that bit of perfectionist in myself where I know. Yeah, I'm getting a bit of an headache. What's this weather, innit? I think we've only got one more day of it, haven't we? And then it's back to the usual. Bit of rain. Must strip the beds in the morning. Well, I won't be. Holding my breath. There we go. It's not perfect, by no means. But just hang in with it, guys. I'm going to have to do others now. You just want a small paintbrush. I have uggins and uggins. I bet I've got hundreds of paintbrushes. Always on the route for the best ones. And then when I find the best ones, I realise how much money I've wasted, you know, getting the cheap ones. Even some dearer ones I've had, and they're just no good. Not for what I want, anyway. Like I say, I cut all mine to bits, me. Hold your breath. It's a funny looking tusk, but it'll do. And then baby. My glasses slipping down my face. There we go. Has anybody actually seen this for real? Can you imagine how fantastic that would be? There's going to be loads here, isn't there? I just know it. Somebody's going to live here. There we go. Can you imagine seeing that? Wow. Right, I'm just going to put this in the window and we'll do the other bit. Put that back on there. I'm just wiping it until I go downstairs and then I'll wash it. If you don't, it'll ruin your brush. I mean, just doing that, it's got it off, so that'll be fine if I didn't wash it out, but I still will. Now, I'm just going to put that in the window to dry. It's cool, that, isn't it? And while that's drying, we'll quickly do this one. So I'm doing exactly the same. I'm coming in with my colours first. I best put my sun in, hadn't I? Otherwise, that'd be, well, it'd look weird, wouldn't it? I'll go here. That'll do. Same thing, just on a longer level. So have a play now and try it different ways. I definitely want the light coming through the sun, so once you've done a couple, you'll know where you want your colours and what have you. Oh, that's juicy, isn't it? I'll leave that brush out because I'm going to need that one. Bit of snapjack then. And down. A bit of terracotta. That's that one. You'd be surprised if you missed one of your colours out, how different it'd look. Because you're just building up them layers. And a bit of red. It's a very weird red, is this one. This is the only red I've got in the Alter New. I'll have to have a look at the reds. Oh, I kind of like that. Put a little bit of purple in. Although I don't know why, because I didn't. It's better putting it in with the pastel, I think, with the purple. But I suppose if you give it something to work on. Let's cut. Come on. That's a great red on this background. Right. Put that away because we won't be using that again. Right, I'll give it a really quick blast so we can do the pastels. You don't have to dry it off, but I don't think it glides as easy if you don't. it's really awkward. That'll do. So I'm going to go the different yellow first. I love that straight away. The yellow's amazing. Where's the red? There it is. Bit of purple. Bit of red. Bit of yellow. That's cool. I love that. I'll do a little bit of white over here, I think. And I'll do it with my little finger. I love it. I think right, I'm going to take off the mask. I want it white with a bit of yellow. See how that works out. And I'm going to take a little bit of red through it. Right, I think that looks all right. Give it a wipe up. I'll just grab a piece of paper to put down. Same as on the other one. This is going to be a bit more awkward, isn't it? See if I can bend it over a bit. Tell you what, do a bit at a time. I wish I'd got a black pot. So I'll go to about here. Loads of white there. Last bit. I must have put it on cockeye because it doesn't normally, it just goes straight over in one piece. That'll do. There we go. That will do nicely. We can fill them little bits in. Nice and easy. We're going to use that again. Put these brushes out up way because we're not going to use them again now. It's not noticeable, is it? I didn't come back up here last night. Do you know, because it was so warm, I just sat and read my book. But I've definitely got to come up tomorrow. I've got to do a stone tomorrow for a little doggy. Right, I'm going to move this out of the way. Nearly done. Look at that for a fit. So I'm going to take the tree, a different tree, and have it. Have I marked that? Might have to put a bird there. I'm going to have it there. Maybe. Am I? Let's put these bits away. So there's 2 giraffes that I'm going to have in there. I'm going to have, there's a little, I think it's a lion or a tiger or a bear. Oh my, lions and tigers and bears, oh my. And some more giraffes. This is what I mean when I say you could absolutely make so many different designs. Put that a bit further in. And a lion. Told you, lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. I'll do. That looks like a bird. I'm going to leave it as it is. I'll do. It's a good set of stamps, isn't it, this one? I like something where you can make more than one thing out of it. So I'm going to take the bottom of that tree off. Because, believe it or not, even though it's the same ink, it will look darker. See, I've not even touched bottom. It's not even touching now, but it will do it next pass. Hey, that looks all right. Bit more of the tree this time. Little bit extra there. That looks pretty good. I'm going to give it one more, but I don't think it needs it actually. I hadn't even had to... Oh, do you know what? I didn't even seal it, did I? I'll seal it when it's all... Actually, it doesn't matter with this. It's going in a bookmark sleeve, so... Yeah, doesn't matter. I think that looks pretty good. I'll clean them off after, so we can get into time. Just move that out of the way. Right, I'll bring the other one in. Right, I'm going to have to give it a blast. I thought it'd have dried in no time in window. There we go. Okay. I'll give that a blast now because it's going straight into a cover. And it is quite wet on some places. That looks good to me. While this is out, I'm going to say I've probably got away with it on this one, but my other one got filthy. So I just did a bit of a stencil on the back in orange. So let's just see if we can get a full... I only used what were on my brush, so it was straightforward. I don't know how bad, but the back of it's so bad. And that just does that. And that's enough. Right, I've got my base. Now this card wants to be cut down to fit in this base. So I'm just going to go to window. Yeah, there's not much to cut down. 1 second, guys. All done. Mark that at 5. So it's a 7x5 card. It's me putting mucky prints over it already. Now I'll probably have to look at the state of that, and I've only just done it. Just bear with me for 2 seconds, guys. I don't put any bling on. Do you know, when I were having a mess earlier, playing about with it, I could not decide what background to have. I got all the colours out. And what did I do? I still ended up going black and white. That's really bad cut, isn't it? Where's my little cutter? Here. Where have I just touched? That'll do. And then it'll be too big for this, and then I have to cut this down. Yeah, I'll probably just move it to that side a little bit. I hope you like it. I hope you have a go. It's very different, isn't it? It's not something you see out there on the card making sites. I'm just going to cut that down. So that's that one. I do have a bookmark cut down. Right, I can't find the thing I've cut down, but this is one already done. I've cut the sleeve down to fit it and I don't know where it is. So it's just the same. Different tree I've used. Have I? Oh, I have, I know. They're cool, aren't they? And this were other card that I did. Oh, look how bright that one is up to that one. So I hope you'll have a go. I'll find that and put it in. Oh, it's here, look. I knew I had one done. One of these sets, it'll go to the person that wins the banner competition. It'll go to that person. One set. One set will no doubt go on eBay. I always make two of everything now, so that I can sell one. Why can I not get that stencil? It's really hard not having both hands. I don't normally use cheap one, but why not? Paid for it. And chuck that through there. I have so much wool. It is unbelievable. There we go. 2 cards, 2 bookmarks. I hope you've enjoyed it. We're only 5 minutes over. It's all right. Right, I'm off. I'm off to strip off. Catch you soon. Bye.